Bonjour, guten Tag. My name is Schulteis, and I'm an astronomer at the Observatory de la Côte d'Azur in Nice. While the main scientific mission of Gaia is the measurement of stars in the Milky Way, Gaia is also able to do a cartography of the medium located between us and the stars, the so-called interstellar medium. Thanks to the spectrograph on board, Gaia can detect diffuse interstellar bands. But what are diffuse interstellar bands? Diffuse interstellar bands, or deeps, are weak and very broad lines originating from the interstellar medium. They have been firstly detected 100 years ago, and so far we know about 600 deeps. So far, only one diffuse interstellar band has been successfully reproduced by laboratory measurement, which is origin of the complex molecule Buckminster fullerene, or C60. However, for all the other deeps, we do not know the origin, including the Gaia deep we are measuring. This is what we call the longest mystery in stellar spectroscopy. My main contribution within Gaia was to develop a pipeline to measure in an automatic way for millions of stars this weak diffuse interstellar band, located at 862 nanometer. The difficulty of this task is that the dips are relatively weak compared to the stellar absorption line, and that an automatic, fast, and reliable procedure had to be developed to measure these parameters of the dip. It took about 18 months for developing this pipeline, but also validating the results to ensure that we can really trust these measurements of the dip. As a result, Gaia DO3 will provide the largest sample of dips measured so far, with about 500,000 successful dip detections covered over the whole sky. This first full sky map of the dips show that there's in general a good correlation between the macromolecules and the interstellar dust. But we see also, for the first time, some surprising differences, such as while the interstellar dust is completely absent around the location of the sun, we clearly see dips there. This is a clear indication that indeed the dips are not related to the interstellar dust, as it was suspected some time ago. For the first time, the velocities of the dips could be also measured, and which follow the general rotation curve of the Milky Way, and we determined for the first time the precise wavelengths of the dips, which is essential for future laboratory measurements. This shows that Gaia is also capable in participating in solving one of the longest outstanding questions in astrophysics: what is the origin of the dip carrier?